I'm Ryan Schaefer of Japan American Society of Washington, D.C., and this is Japan in 3. Nobuo Yoneyama is the founder and owner of Nishin Global Corporation, a business networking firm that helps small and medium-sized Japanese companies looking to do business in the United States. He spent most of his career working for Mitsui, one of Japan's largest trading companies. Yoneyama-san has lived in New York, Washington, D.C., and is speaking to me from his home in Kawasaki City in Kanagawa-ken in Japan. Tell me about life in Tokyo today. Maybe give me a glimpse of what life was like before coronavirus and after coronavirus.
Yeah, that's a good question. So before the COVID-19, one thing amazed me was the fast changing culture based on the smartphone. Everything is run by digital things, and I'm a dinosaur age, so I really need to see and feel and touch. And especially so for Japanese, because as you know, we are high context communication people.
Tell me about the restrictions on life in Tokyo.
The declaration of the state of emergency was made, I think, 7th of April nationwide. So people are supposed to stay home, but the declaration doesn't, provide any penalty clause. So it's a self-restriction, still self-restriction. You know, the typical Japanese tend to follow those requests even if there is no penalty. So it seems on the street you don't see any people walking much.
Give me more of a sense of what's happening in their business and in their life, and how does it trickle down?
Recently, Nissan announced a huge loss of the first quarter as opposed to originally relatively good size of profit expected. And of course, that's because of the remarkable shrinkage of the demand of the auto. So far, certain particular industries are affected, but eventually we all will be affected. That's what we are feeling.
What are some of the positive impacts of coronavirus?
People, business persons tend to try to think how the brick and mortar ways of doing business could be converted into digital world. So new business models are every day given birth. Another positive thing is to relook the value of life, how important like I said, person to person touch or human touch and the conversation in persons, how to read and feel the other side kind of things.
How are Japanese people viewing Americans right now?
The news from the states that some of the states or regions started to reopen the economy is a good one, and certainly we want to follow that sort of change for the normal lives.
Once all this passes and you're able to leave your house again,
Mm.
what do you most look forward to doing with your friends?
Of course, I would say nomikai is something I would like to really enjoy, but I really want to make an overseas trip. Get on plane and especially wants to visit Washington, D.C. area.
Yoneyama-san, thanks so much for being with us. That's Japan in 3 from Japan American Society of Washington, D.C.